Sometimes I stop and think just about how many great musicians, super talented artists, dancers, thinkers, scientists are walking around. You could be in a Starbucks, a library, your school, whatever, and you could be walking right past an absolute genius. You could be walking past someone who's just musically talented. Just there's so much talent in the world. And one of the most frightening things to me is that a lot of the times, some of the most talented people in the world, the smartest people in the world, are living within a shell of their potential. And some people will go their whole lives, their entire lives on this planet, never being able to tap into the gifts that the Most High bestowed upon them, whether it's to sing, whether it's to make music, make movies. And a lot of people just don't even fucking know. And most of the time it's because of the system that we're born into, where it just kind of puts everybody into these categories. And by the time you're 18 years old, you need to know what the hell you need to do for the rest of your life. But there could be somebody when they turn 50 who all of a sudden decides to start making music, and they could become some of the greatest musicians ever. And for some reason, we have this very binary view of the way life is and the way life should be. Your life needs to go like this very linear progression. And if it's not like this, then it's bad. And if it's like this, it's good. When in reality, life is extremely dynamic. Life in general, life on Earth, and the existence of Earth as it is extremely dynamic. It's fucking crazy. There could be an asteroid that could hit this planet and we would still somehow adapt. But for some reason, we've been programmed in our society today to believe we have to do it step by step by step by step. And if you don't achieve this by this age, then you're cooked. When in reality, if you look at the history of life and just consciousness, things are dynamic as hell. Things are constantly changing. And we can adapt extremely. So versus just sitting here and trying to like feel bad about yourself for not accomplishing certain things at a certain age, or, you know, feeling like your life should be going a certain way, when in reality, a lot of the times you control your life. We really lose a lot of power when it comes to just the amount of control that we have over our lives, what we pay attention to, and the actions we can take on a daily basis. And I think as you meditate and as you become more spiritually aware, you'll come to the realization that you have a lot of power when it comes to what you put inside of your mind, the actions that you take, and the things that you do on a daily basis. But when you're not as aware and you don't have that level of self-awareness, you'll allow people, things, ideas, the news, the government, whatever the hell it is, to control your mind. And it's really about taking control of your mind again, especially when you try and battle lust or just very raw animalistic things like gluttony, the desire to eat. If you go on a physical fast, that's why some alchemists will talk about fasting. We'll talk about, retaining from all pleasure, because when you retain from all pleasure and you go on a full monk mode type of detox, whether it's, with lust, whether it's with food, all of these things that you find pleasurable, you starve yourself, but you also strengthen yourself up to be able to really understand all of the things that are coming inside of your mind and really detach from them. And then that allows you to take actions that are aligned with your higher self. When you go on a super long semen retention or sexual alchemy practice, you'll understand that a lot of the time when you have these impulses and desires that are popping up in your head, you can stop and actually just let them be and really just feel them for what they are, and then literally just turn them around. Or sometimes you can flip it on the head. You can flip a negative situation, a situation that's bad, especially the concept of Thomas, that it's not inherently negative, but that energy that might be something you get from rage or when you're pissed off or whatever it is. If you can alchemize a lot of that energy, you can utilize that in so many different ways in your life versus letting it consume you, letting it completely destroy you.